I think what's crazy is I love the parallel of how this looks in the life of Jesus. If you study the Gospels, the reality is Jesus isn't as close to everyone at all times. He doesn't keep everybody at the same level of intimacy. We see this with Jesus. He has 3 intimate friends, Peter, James, and John. These are men that he had specific conversations with them. He had specific special moments just with them. So he obviously held them closer and tighter. But then we know the disciples. These are men that he spent time with, men he did life with, men he worked with. Right? These are his 12. They knew him and he knew them. But even within that, there were 3, which is funny. Whenever we talk about how the disciples argued about who's the greatest, it's because there literally were layers. You ever felt like you weren't really as close with someone as such and such was? Or why are you not a part of that circle? And why did you get left out of that thing? They definitely dealt with that. Let's look at what else in the Gospels. We also see he sends out 70 to 72 of what he calls disciples. 70 to 72 people that he has taught, done life with, and he sends them out to start telling the world about him. And then after he passes, after the death and resurrection of Jesus, we see in Acts, there are 120 followers that are gathered to figure out how to do this whole thing that we now call church and Christianity. But if you look at the layers in Jesus' life, I feel like they're oddly similar to what Robin observed.